Good morning, good morning. Really great to be back with you for another one of Make Your Morning. So today is Thursday, the 29th of October. Really not sure where time is going, to be honest. So nearly at the end of October, we've been doing these sessions for over 5 weeks now. And it just feels like a couple of days ago since I started them. So it's great to see people joining live. It's great to see people tuning in on the recording. So really appreciate all your support with these sessions. And today's session is going to be all about mindfulness. So we're going to do what's called a mindful body scan. So again, we're going to be continuing on the theme of meditation and relaxation. Again, that's what I'm kind of getting drawn to for a number of people right now, because there is a lot of pressures going on. And I think the more that we can be in the present moment, the more that we can be focused on what we can control, but also what we sometimes have to just accept and let go of, I think the more that things can be easier as well. And mindfulness can have a hugely positive impact on how we feel, on our health overall, but also on our mindset too. And if I think about a few, I guess, mindful tips as I go through my day, for me, as you know, I spend a lot of time on screen, a lot of time doing virtual workshops, and to bring in a bit of presence in between them, as well as being really focused within the session, is so important. So things I like to do: quick burst of exercise, focus on breath. So you may have heard me talking about before. Inhale for 4, pause, and then outhale, and then exhale for more than 4. And sometimes a nice way of doing that can just be bringing your hand on your stomach and your chest area, and just inhaling through your nose for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, and then exhale everything out with a loud sigh through your mouth for more than 4. So imagine on the inhale that you're blowing your stomach out, pausing, and then exhaling everything out through your mouth. And you can just begin to feel you becoming more relaxed and just more aware of that breath as well. Another great way of bringing yourself into the present moment is just looking at the room around you. Actually, what can you see? What can you touch? What can you smell? What can you hear? What noises can you hear as well? Tuning into them. What can you taste? Is there something healthy there that you want to taste as well? And just tuning into those 5 senses can be a really great way of just bringing you into the present moment. Another thing, which is really simple, and again, I quite like to be in the house in bare feet, so it makes it even more effective, but it's called grounding. So it's actually planting your feet on the floor and feeling that kind of connection to the ground. And sometimes just visualizing as if you've got kind of roots of a tree growing out of the bottom of your feet, just to make you feel firmly planted on the floor as well. And it can be quite a nice visualization just to make you feel a little bit more centered, because often when you feel nervous, we sometimes feel like we're a bit off balance, off kilter, and actually by sometimes just firmly placing those feet on the floor can really help us to feel more present as well. Some people like to do that outside. It's maybe a little bit chilly for that now, and going out in the grass with your bare feet. But there's been a lot of research done on the benefits of actually being connected to the ground and to the soil and to the earth, and how actually different people who are in tribes that are barefoot, often their health is much better than us who are wearing shoes all of the time and not getting that connection with the earth too as well. And there's been various, when I've been doing some of my meditation practices as well, various meditation practices that have been around grounding, and Another one can be around how you kind of set your intention for the day. So you've heard a couple of sessions from me around that. So if you haven't been on those sessions, go and check them out and some of the recordings as well, because focusing on how you are feeling, but also how you want to feel for the day, can be a really great positive intention, and can help you to feel slightly differently and shift up how you feel, but just to become aware of how you want to feel. Because again, we can mosey on from day to day, week to week, month to month, and without even being hugely conscious of how the days are passing, what we're achieving, what's going really well, what we're maybe wrestling with. But also some of the practices that I've talked about in terms of journaling, which is an area now on my website, karenbonner.com. You can go and get some ideas around how journaling can support you to start your day, end your day, and also to challenge you around areas like confidence, and challenge you to think about what's going really well too. So there's a few mindful tips for you, which again can be a great way to start your day but continue your day as well, because think about these sessions as kind of tips that you can use all throughout your day, but we're starting off with that positive focus in the morning. So we're going to go on to the body scan now. So what I want you to do is just begin by gently closing your eyes and taking in a few deep breaths. And I'm just going to read you a body scan that I really enjoy doing here from a really lovely little book, The Little Book of Mindfulness, and it's by Teddy Rowan. So if you haven't got this book, you can see mine's as well-eared, well thumbed and used, then I'd suggest that you get this book. So it's a simple meditation to combine awareness of sensations in the body with our breath. You can tune into this at any point, and it can be done really briefly or for longer. And we begin, as I said, by gently closing down your eyes and focusing on the top of our head. And we'll work down the whole of our body. So you can either lie down or you can sit somewhere that you'll be undisturbed. And take a few moments to just become really aware of the sensations in your body. Move your attention towards your breath and feel the stomach expanding with every inhalation and releasing on every exhalation. And just notice how your breath is. Guide your attention to the top of your head and explore sensations in this part of your body. You might feel tingling or heat, a bit of tension here. Expand the attention to the back of your head, to the sides of your head, to the scalp, round into your forehead area, the temples, your eyes, and the whole of your face. And just allow all the muscles of the face to relax and fall in to a relaxed feeling. Just bring some deep breaths into that upper area within your body. Moving down to each area. So firstly into the neck, bringing a little bit of release into any tension that might be in the neck. The shoulders, maybe just bringing in a little bit of a shoulder roll there. Breathing into your arms, your wrists. Just moving your wrist round clockwise and then anti-clockwise into the hands, scrunching into a fist and just releasing. Back up to the shoulders, and now moving down your back. to your lower back, buttocks and pelvis area. Just noticing any tension here. We often hold some tension in our hips. So just breathing into this area. Just moving round to the front of the torso, to the abdomen, again in your stomach area. Sometimes we feel tension. We sometimes feel that feeling of kind of butterflies in our stomach if we're nervous. We sometimes move to that space of comfort eating, if we're sometimes trying to ignore something as well. So just imagine breathing in calmness into that stomach area and exhaling any tension that there might be there. Just let your whole body sink into the surface that you're either lying on or sitting on right now. Move your attention and breath down into your thighs, right down your legs, through to your ankles, into your feet. And imagine breathing into each one of your toes, taking a few breaths here. Just become really aware of any areas of the body that you might be feeling like you're holding some tension. And just pay your attention here and just breathe out any tension in these areas. You might want to breathe in calmness and ease. Pause and just exhale really loudly any tension, any tightness, any discomfort. So imagine that you're kind of just that really deep sigh out to help you to release any tension in your body. And just spread your attention back to the whole of your body, allowing it to feel more and more restful, more and more relaxed. Notice how easy it is to access a feel or this overall feeling of more ease in your body. The more you can bring this into your day, the easier it will be. Not only in just how you feel in your body, but in your relationships and how you work, and just your overall calmness and clarity of mind. So slowly just start to move your fingers and toes, stretching your arms above your head for a really good morning stretch. If you're lying down, gently roll over and come back up to sitting. And if you're sitting, just gently bring some movement into your feet. Help your feet to feel grounded on the floor. And when it feels comfortable to do so, just gently begin to open your eyes and become really alert, really aware of your surroundings. And just enjoying a few last deep breaths here. I love the simplicity of the body scan. There's so many different versions of it. And think about as you go through your day, just imagine that you're breathing into parts of your body that might be feeling a little bit of tension as well. And I think, again, people are sitting a lot of the time, especially at this time of year often. So can we get up and move our body, do a little bit of stretching, exercise, and just bringing that movement into our body as well. And also just you can sit down too or lie down and just go back into that body scan space and just become really aware of areas that need that kind of breath to bring in some ease and release any of the tension as well. And there's a little interesting, when I was reading that body scan, there was just a little thing beside it in the book that I thought was really interesting. It says research has shown that mindfulness improves memory, creativity, and reaction time. It also boosts the immune system and lowers blood pressure. Studies have shown that mindfulness can help with conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, fatigue and speech stuttering. So again, so many different applications now. Please do not misunderstand me when I'm saying it's a cure for everything. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. But that's been a lot of medical research done in these areas. And there's so many different, and that's what really kind of drew me into doing my meditation teaching, which mindfulness is part of. So many different health benefits that you experience by just being more mindful, by having a present orientated perspective. And for me, it's also brought about more gratitude in my day as well. So think about what you're grateful for today as we move into the day ahead. So thank you. I'm very grateful to those of you joining me live and those of you who are tuning into the recording. I'm on a bit of a mission to share my wellbeing treasure chest over on my website, so karenbonner.com. If there's somebody that you think needs a little lift right now, loads of free resources. So please do share with people that you care about, people you work with, people you are friends with, family members, anybody you think it may be relevant to, and similar these videos as well. So thank you for all your support, and I'll hopefully see you back here tomorrow for the final session of the week. So have a great rest of the day, and we'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.